What's going on, guys? Welcome to the world's greatest football store. My name is Noah Kavanaugh, and this is the playtest of the brand new Celestial Victory Pack Copa Pure 3. This is a very tech-focused football boot, especially for leather, and it is super comfortable. Let's jump into it. Right, so as soon as you get into these football boots, you're gonna tell how freaking soft this upper is. The Fusion Skin upper combined with the cow leather or calfskin leather with the Fusion Skin midfoot, really seamless feeling upper. It almost feels like a full leather upper in a lot of ways, just with a little bit more rigidity here through the midfoot for a little bit more lockdown, which is great. You have a suede heel liner, which is a lot more narrow than the previous generation, the Copa Pure 2, and that is actually really helpful for a player like me, and I think most people out there, because it'll give you a little bit more lock-in in the heel, which obviously is a major factor in the performance on pitch. Now, in the lacing system area, you do have the Prime Knit here, which actually feels super seamless. It feels very much like a one-piece upper, which is awesome. And then overall, you're gonna fit true to size in these and start to really enjoy them as soon as you start to get them going on feet. Now, in terms of comfort on feet when you are playing, particularly through ladders with agility, you're really gonna notice the little bit extra bit of lateral stability you get in a boot like this over something with a U-throat standalone tongue, or even within your own Adidas range, the Copa Icon 2 or the Gloro 2. This is a football boot that really marries the comfort of a leather football boot with obviously the high-tech performance of the modern game, which is really great. First touch on the ball is absolutely excellent. You even get a little bit of a foam pad here right in that sweet spot where you juggle a football. That is going to give you just a little bit more of that pizzazz when you are playing and juggling a ball, taking a first touchdown, and then passing the ball feels excellent as well with a pretty nondescript amount of grip here in the midfoot, and really just gives you a nice and kind of seamless sensation when you are manipulating and passing the football. Now, in terms of striking with the Copa Pure 3, you can really expect there to be a genuine leather performance and striking ability. Not to say that a boot is going to make you better or worse, because it won't, but a boot like this really just gives you the opportunity to be super one-to-one with the kind of the OG feeling of what a leather football boot is, with the benefits of all the modern tech and stuff. I was honestly really surprised the first time that I tried these on several months ago when they first came out, and in terms of playing in them, they really do such a good job of marrying the comfort and the performance of what a modern day leather football boot should feel like. You get a really nice pingy sensation through here. No, maybe the off-center lacing system isn't there, and so you won't get necessarily the largest striking surface, so to speak, but I have had absolutely zero issues in terms of striking and performance out of sort of any sort of ball contact with the boot like this. So who is the Copa Pure 3 for? Now, there are a couple different players that I think really would enjoy a boot like this. I think if you're a player who really wants something that's no nonsense, isn't going to cause you any issues, there's no bits and bobs on the upper like on a Predator that might fall off at some point or might break or are less consistent touch-wise on different sides of the football boot, this is a boot that's going to give you such a nice and cohesive experience when you are playing in them. And I really think players who are looking for that seamless sensation should definitely try a pair on either in our Sydney store or in our Melbourne store, or buy online, of course, through our website, and you're gonna really enjoy these. I think this is one of those boots that just you throw on, at least for me, the other colorway that I've played in this, which is my own personal pair. I've jumped in them, no nonsense, everything feels really good, and there's no BS. You know exactly what you're gonna expect with a boot like this. The other type of player who I think is going to really enjoy a boot like this is in terms of actual foot shape and in terms of how you actually fit in a boot like this. So in my experience, I have wide forefoot, a wide midfoot, and a pretty narrow heel area. And these ones, after maybe about an hour or two of proper wear time, they fit absolutely perfect now, and they are really, really comfortable and enjoyable to play in. Now, in terms of kind of who they're gonna fit, I think the Copa Pure 3 is gonna fit most people, but I think the most ideal customer for this is somebody with an average to wide forefoot, average to, or maybe even narrow to wide. The midfoot is gonna stretch and be really good, so I think that's great for the midfoot. And then in terms of the heel area, probably average to narrow is probably your best bet. In terms of fit and performance, so who isn't this boot for? So I think if you're a person who really wants a synthetic boot, you really want a knit boot, maybe something like a Predator is going to be better for you. Maybe something like an F50 is going to be better for you inside of the Adidas range. Now, in terms of this particular model, obviously they have other leather models. They have the Goro 2 and the Icon 2 that are also available that we have in store. And these both are great options for players looking for a little bit more of a budget-friendly option. So we'll leave links down below for those boots as well. And of course, the other Adidas boots on the market that we have in store as well. But in terms of people who, you know, maybe don't want a boot like this, I would really chalk it down to whether it doesn't fit you or whether you want a different material. Because if you want leather and if this boot fits, this should be up towards the top of your list in terms of performance and in terms of comfort. All right, guys, that is going to be it for the playtest of the Copa Pure 3 in this brand new Celestial Victory Pack. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think of this pair of football boots. I think this is one of the more enjoyable leather boots on the market. It's very fun to play in. It feels modern. It performs in a very modern way while still having that comfort of a leather experience. And as always, if you guys are interested, I will leave links down below in the description box to purchase a pair of these from our online store, or of course, which I highly recommend, come in store to Sydney or Melbourne. Maybe I'll be there and we can hang out and talk football boots as well. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel here. It's totally free, and we produce weekly content on the latest and greatest releases from some of the big brands on the market, including Adidas, of course. Like the video if you got value from it. My name is Noah Kavanaugh, and I'll see you guys next time at the world's greatest football store.